What up, everybody? Welcome to my humble abode. Oh, shoot. Just pressed the button. Anyway, so we're running Dark Souls tonight, boys. If you saw last stream, or not last stream, because last stream we were playing Wu Chang, which we'll be playing tomorrow, by the way, so be sure to check that out. But anyway, if you saw the last Dark Souls Massacre Run stream, first off, forget it. Erase it from your memory. There was a terrible stream. I don't even want to think about what happened last time. The skill issue that was on display was like a freaking banner flying on a B-52 bomber across a state parade in the middle of New York. I don't know. It was delicious what took place. But regardless of that, we're going to put that behind us. It probably never happened. Rumor has it that was fictional. And we're going to move forward now. And today's the day, guys. I don't know. I don't know what else to say besides today is the day that Ornstein and Smo go down on the Massacre Run and we move on from Anor Lando. It's going to happen. I swear to God. You can go from... You can clip this now and then clip the end of the stream, and I guarantee they'll work perfect together. I'm making that promise to you now. It just is what it is. I don't have I don't make the rules, okay? Monkey King, what's up, bro? Drubbin, Liam, how you guys doing? Glad you're here. That's what we live for. That's what we're gonna provide. That's what we're gonna provide. Okay. Julian, how's it going, dude? Welcome in. So if you've never, first try too. Yeah, this is gonna be the first run of today. Actually, here's an interesting fact. After the debacle that was the last stream, I was defeated, depressed, and somewhat diuretic. And so as soon as the stream ended, I went ahead and I just ran past all the enemies, and I went to get a couple attempts in on Ornstein and Smo just to practice. Like, I'm just going to practice the fight. I'm not going to kill them because then the run's ruined. So I'm just going to run in. We're going to run past everything. We're going to kill them. Or not kill them. We're going to practice and get what we need to get down. I got in there. In 2 tries, I was standing in front of Smo. I could hit one more hit and I could have killed him. I was just running around him, dodging, whatever, just playing with him. Like, I could end this whole thing now, but I can't do it because then the run's ruined at that point. So, mother fricker. But at least we got some practice in. Wish I could stay for the stream, but tomorrow's the first day of school, so I gotta get up super early. Anyway, good luck. All right, thanks, buddy. Hey, I hope you have a good first day of school tomorrow, Liam. And hopefully we'll be We've been starting a little later, but I'm gonna try and get back to starting a little earlier tomorrow. It's just tonight, which here's another thing we can go over real fast. Is tonight I was working on my next YouTube video. I've been editing all the way up to, it's literally uploading up to YouTube right now. So that's kind of why we're starting later than we usually do tonight. But that, like I said, that'll be up tonight. I'm gonna go over 6 things that I think Dark Souls 2 did better than all the other Soulsborne games. Because Dark Souls 2 gets a lot of hate. So let's shine some positive light on it. I've done multiple videos now about Dark Souls 2 and how I think that it is undeservedly hated. So if you're interested in that, check it out. Like I said, it'll be up. Who knows? I might even go up during the stream. I don't know. But it'll be up at least late tonight. So, and then also for the news break tonight, we have a couple topics to go over, more than we did yesterday, because we didn't take a news break at all yesterday. But we have a couple topics to go over tonight, some videos to watch. It's going to be a pretty good one, I think. So stick around. Right around about an hour and a half in or so, we'll hit up the news break, and it'll be glorious. All right, you guys ready? 170, I think. Sadly, I think that's wrong. DS2 had better running animations. I'd love it a lot more. Oh, if it had better running animations. You know what's super similar? If you watch the run animation in Dark Souls 2 and then go play the new Lords of the Fallen, their running animations are like very similar. I noticed that today while I was recording gameplay for the video. As I was sprinting by, I was like, you know what? That looks a lot like the overzealous sprint that you do in Lords of the Fallen. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. DS1, my goat. That's right. DS1 is your goat. Well, I'm about to change your mind. When you watch my video, you're gonna be converted. You're gonna never play Dark Souls 1 again. I'm just kidding. Dark Souls 1's a great game, but you'll think twice. Yeah, the animations in Lords of the Fallen are odd too. Yeah, they are. We need to figure out how many deaths. Let's figure out how many deaths. Oh, there it is. Look, it's uploading. 38%. It's got a ways to go. We need to jump over to my channel. We need to see what we were at last time. Live streams. Last time we ran the Dark Souls Massacre Run, ladies and gentlemen. 294. Let's see if we died again. Alright, so we should be at 295 now. 295 is what we're supposed to be at, it looks like. So let me just fix that real fast, and then we'll start the run here. Where's it at? There it is. Let me open this up. Oh, god dang it. I played DS1 and missed the DLC location, so playing again. Oh, really? Hey, the DLC for Dark Souls 1, I'll be honest. So one of my big Souls game hot takes is I believe Dark Souls 2 is better than Dark Souls 1. However, I think the Dark Souls 1 DLC is better than the Dark Souls 2 DLC. At least the first one. I haven't played the other two yet, but I played through the first one, and I liked the Dark Souls 1 DLC better. So I will give DS1 that for sure. What did I say? 295? 295, boys. Okay, right there. Now we'll just run it, and we should be good to go. Yep, let's replace it. Boom. As much as I'd like to claim the 170 instead, we're at 295 on this run. It's been quite an adventure. Sometimes I wonder if I could go back in time before we started this run and not start it, would I? Sometimes I don't know the answer to that. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Ornstein's about to get a sword in the bahookie. Pull him up out of here. Come over here, buddy. That was not the direction I rolled at all, but whatever. I guess it worked out. We'll take it. Okay, I was freaking behind him. Y'all clearly saw that. That's usually why I don't bother going and killing him in that corner, but I'm getting impatient, you know. Done this so many times now. This is our 9th stream in Anor Lando. Just in Anor Lando alone. I think DS2 has the best atmosphere of the Souls games. The first cutscene almost set a horror tone that is unsettling. That's true. I don't know that I would say the atmosphere is better. I'd have to think on that one pretty hard. Because I love the atmosphere in like all of them pretty much. Dark Souls 3 is good. Even Dark Souls 1 has some amazing feel to it, you know. And Bloodborne, I think Bloodborne, I would probably give Bloodborne best atmosphere in all of Soulsborne, I think. But Bloodborne or Elden Ring. I thought I was going to get hit there. My prediction is it's going to take you 556 deaths to finish the game. 556. So you're saying I'm a legend pretty much. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Honestly, at this point, I think I'd be happy with 556. I mean, this is basically the halfway point of the game. And we're at 295, so we're on pace for like 7 something. I meant of the Souls games. Oh, like Dark Souls series. Yeah, I'd have to think about that. That makes more sense though, yeah. I mean, it definitely has a better chance isolated into Dark Souls, I think. But DS2 had something unique. It definitely is unique, that's true. And it has Majula, so that's a big plus just by itself. Oh, give me the backstab. Serpentine, okay. Going the Black Knight sword. Yeah, it's the best weapon I have that I can use with my stats. I'll probably eventually switch to the Black Knight halberd, but I don't have the strength to use it right now. Not even two-hand. No, just fall off the edge. God dang, I hate it when he doesn't do what I say. How we're scaling is bad. I mean, yes, but the damage is just through the roof. I mean, if I use it and I get worse damage, then I'll just not use it. But I think I'm gonna try it out at least. Plus, investing more in strength will help with my scaling on my sword anyway. That's always this is pretty much the most risky part. This is an insta-kill, essentially. And Majula's best hub, the soundtrack, is also another example of bleak atmosphere. The soundtrack is good as well, yeah. I agree with you on that. Quit spinning around like a ballerini. Okay. Moving on up, moving on up. I gotta go handle all the dudes at the bottom. At the bizottom. So is the humanity you use in this game, is that you stealing from others? I'm pretty sure it's like the essence of others. But you don't really gain humanity from killing other enemies, if that's what you mean. You have to like pop them as an item. Stop it. Come here. Come here. F you. Another one for... Okay. Okay. Ah, dang it. Oh, there's already another one on us? Knew that was coming. Loser. Oh, you don't mean from killing? I would assume that the humanity had to come from another human, so I guess the answer would be yes. But to be honest, I don't know the lore on it. Oh, so he can jump. So okay, okay. So basically what you're saying is, so what you're telling me is that really, God, you idiots! Ha ha ha! Suck it! Oh, shoot. Alright, these guys are being more difficult than they usually are already right off the bat.
Don't forget, we have to play Cat Quest later.
Oh, I know. I got me and my wife, we love to play couch co-op games together. Our latest game that we just started was Cat Quest 2. Peak difficulty. You think Ornstein and Smo is bad? Yeah, we'll probably look at. She wants me to show you guys the game when we do the news break, but it's actually pretty fun, I have to admit. So she was telling me that I can't forget that I have to play with her later. That's wife code for don't stream for too long. You have to do stuff with me. It's going to be a nightmare. Yeah. Yeah. That's one thing. Like, it's hard to think about anything past this because I've been doing it for so long and it's so sucky. But I'm gonna probably. It's hard to imagine, but I'm gonna come to a time where I wish I could be back here. Are you sure you're going to do Anor Lando this stream? Of course, bro. It's pretty much set in stone already. Just chill right under his nutsack. This is the best spot to live. Okay, how did my... Okay, that makes no sense. That's 0 cents. 0 cents was made just then. Come on, dude. I'm about to hit your friend off the side if... Okay. Cometh soon. The dub cometh. Just run over here and see if he'll follow me. Everything flying being in this game can't fly. Yeah, it's one of the comical reliefs of Dark Souls. There's another example. Perfect example. My lord, is they're tired from hauling you all over the wall? True. That's the lore accurate. That's canon, I think. Is this dude just gonna spam lightning spells? It looks like he might. There, finally. Come over here. He'll run off the edge, I think. Yeah. Alright, we're good there. The key is just take as little damage as possible. That's what this whole section is about. Pretty much everything up to the boss is about that, really. Except for the catwalk, that's literally don't insta-die. I don't know why, but I've been going through a streak where he just doesn't fall off anymore. That's annoying. Oh, let's do this guy first. Spear dudes are the worst. When they do that attack, though, it's not that bad. It's when they freaking put their shield up. So are Black Knights smarter than Silver Knights? I would imagine, considering how many of them fall off the edge to their deaths. That right there. I hate that freaking shield thing. Be a real Souls player and don't run a shield. What a coward. Like that. Right there. Oh, hey. Look at this. We got the spear. The spear that plagues us so. Yup. The Great Gamer, what's up, dude? Is my belief that all man is inherently selfish. Selfishness is an illusion. Selflessness. Well, yeah, it's my belief as well that all people are inherently selfish because I believe in original sin. So, yeah. At the core base of every person is evil, and I think that only God is good. But the Great Gamer just coming in with the deep thinking right off, straight into the chat. Look at him go. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Up the stairs. And go. I mean, like good deeds, they're made for good decisions, but they're made in order to feel less guilty for not doing the action. Yeah, I think that I think when you really analyze most people's actions, they're almost always rooted in some form of self-gratification. Whether that is like monetary or physical or emotional or to make themselves look better, like even giving food to somebody on the street. Let's assume nobody ever even sees you do it, and it's only you. Although that's a very noble and good thing to do, I think that at least most people do that thing because of the good feeling that they're going to get from it. It's going to make them feel very good to help somebody in need. So there's an argument to be made that that is at least somewhat selfish. Not as selfish as it could be if you were to like take food from somebody in need, but still the core principle is the same. Loser! Run away! Run away! I'm just gonna run all the way out here, I guess. Love. Everything else is illusion. David Lake. Spoken like a true poet, Drubbin. Or whoever said that, I guess. What's up, Dakota? How you doing tonight? Woo! Woo! That was a close one. That was a close one. Great, good. Glad to hear it. An Ornstein and Smo attempt on the first run of the night? Guys, what are we doing here? Are we about to beat this? Is my prophecy about to come true? Bro almost tooted. He almost did. What's funny was like the end of his explosion animation was the same as the end of his as the beginning of his death animation. So it looked like he finished the attack. It was just kind of perfect timing, I guess. Watching this because this will be my first Souls game. Oh, really? Well, awesome. Hopefully you'll enjoy the stream. Dark Souls 1. So what inspired you? What made you decide to try the Souls games? It was also your first Souls game? Oh, that's awesome. My first was Dark Souls 3. I started with Dark Souls 3, quit because it was too hard. Didn't play any Souls games for like a year or two, I think. Came back to Demon Souls Remake, and I was hooked from there, and the rest is history. My friend told me to start playing. You have a good friend. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, that was dumb. I really don't like running this direction. You little whore, Ornstein. I want to run the other direction. I'm about to switch it up. I don't like running that way. I don't know why, but it feels better to me running the other way. Come here, Ornstein. Do your stupid thing, I dare you. Whoa! Dun, dun, dun. Oh, Jesus! Get up! No! A whiff at this time is inexcusable. Shouldn't have done that. Oh, shoot! Get out of there, buddy! Run, little dude! Can't see him. There he is. All right, here he comes. I can't get a second one in. It's too greedy. It's too greedy. Don't get greedy. Oh! I was gonna try one, maybe. No, too greedy, too greedy. Be patient, be patient. You little jumping whore prostitute slut! All right, here he comes. Let's go! All right, now we just have to not suck. Don't suck. Oh, I pressed the freaking button. What? Come on, dude. Oh no. Guys, I keep pressing it and it's not doing anything. Oh my God. How many times do I have to my opinion, ONS are hard, but not as hard as people make it out to be. Once you beat the duo fight, it gets a little easier. That's true. It is a little easier once the duo fight happens. I mean, once the duo fight's gone. But for some reason, I just can't put it together in the second phase. It's ridiculous. Who is the hardest boss? Probably these two. Yeah, I would say probably Ornstein and Smo. So close, I know. Honestly, Manus is probably... Well, yeah, if you're talking about the DLC, Manus is definitely hard. But the base game, Ornstein and Smo are the hardest, I think. But if you're talking across the DLC and the base game, Manus is definitely harder than every other boss. Because my first DS game was DS2. When I reached the second bonfire, I was so confused and annoyed about everything, I quit. That counts, but after a year, I came back for DS1. Yeah, I would say Dark Souls 2 was your first one then. Because it's what started, even though you ran away, like many people do. That's a crazy thing. Most people who end up loving Souls games and playing them like crazy started out by quitting their first one. Come on in here, little buddy. Let's have a chat inside this warm, cozy castle, you know? The first one plants a seed in your brain. True. I think there's an element of pride to it, you know, because it sticks in the back of your mind that there's a game that you quit because it was too hard. And eventually you come back and you're like, you know what? I can do it, right? I can do it. And once you do it and you figure it out, that's what gets people addicted. Try my best not to quit Dark Souls 1 Remastered when I get it. I mean, it's an awesome game. You're gonna have a ton of fun. The main thing is just, number one, remember it's a dated game, so you're gonna have some janky kind of clunkiness to it. And number two, it's very difficult at first when you're first starting out, and also you're gonna have a hard time figuring out where to go. So if you're the type of player that likes to figure things out on their own and become like immersed in a world and explore it, then it's right up your alley. What? That made the hit animation sound and everything. I don't get why he didn't get damaged from that. Ridiculous. The thing about this run is that usually an attempt takes like, you know, 30-ish minutes to actually get to Ornstein and Smough. So in the course of a 2-hour stream, you might only try 4 times. Perfect, since I've played Hollow Knight and you have to explore a lot in that game. Yeah, it's obviously a lot different than Hollow Knight, but Hollow Knight is a Souls-like, so it was built on the formula that these games started. So yeah, if you like Hollow Knight, there's going to be a lot of things about Dark Souls that you'll appreciate. Oh, that was a nice whiff there. Come over here, dude. I don't want to go. Okay, there you go. Oh, let's not fall. God, I just really don't. I want to get back to Ornstein and Smough. I want to try again. I don't want to fall to my death. Let's just not do that, right? Let's just make it happen. Perfect. That's what's supposed to happen. My first Souls like was Sekiro, and it was hell at some points. Sekiro is a hard game but it's hard starting out, but it actually becomes easier than a lot of the other games once you learn the timing, because the deflect is just so powerful. Okay. What is a massacre run? Okay, so this is a run I actually made up. To my knowledge, I've never seen anybody do it before. But basically, what I have to do is in every area of the game, I have to go from the first bonfire, and I can't use. Oh shoot! Don't do anything crazy now. Don't do anything crazy. I can't use any other bonfire besides the one at the beginning of the area. And I have to kill every enemy in the entire area plus the boss without dying. And then, yeah, so that's it. So basically, the idea is after you beat the boss, the entire area is massacred. Nothing is alive. It's all dead, except for you. Hopefully. Hardest boss for me from Hollow Knight is definitely Nightmare King Grim. See, Hollow Knight is a gap in my Souls-like knowledge. I've played Hollow Knight, but I've never beaten Hollow Knight, and I haven't gotten terribly far in it, I don't think either. So that's one that I still need to go back and actually play through, because I've never beaten that one. Oh, so this will be hell. That's what everybody's saying. And I listen, right now I'm just worried about Anor Lando, but it's like I said a little bit earlier in the stream, I'm well aware that I'm going to be in other areas later on, and I'm going to wish I could come back here as much as I hate running this area. Oh, a little bit of a duel. All right, right now he's winning. All right, he just lost. It will be interesting. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My suffering is y'all's entertainment. Oh, a little bit of slashy slash. The runbacks were hell to begin with. Well, see, that's the thing about this run, is the run back doesn't really matter anymore because you have to kill everything anyway. So it really doesn't matter how hard the run back is. To be able to fully complete the game, you have to beat every boss in the game without dying once it's called the Hollowest Pantheon. That's crazy. So it's basically a deathless run through Hollow Knight. All right. See if we can maintain a higher amount of flasks this time. Although going into Ornstein and Smoke with 5 like we did last time, that's a very doable amount. We just sucked is all. Not super hard considering you have many healths. Oh, yeah. Yeah, what I might do is when we finally get a Silksong release date, I might start playing Hollow Knight again to try and beat it before Silksong comes out. You couldn't really vibe with Hollow Knight or Nine Souls. I really like Nine Souls. To me, Nine Souls was more fun than Hollow Knight. But I haven't beaten either one of them, actually. But I have gotten a lot farther in Nine Souls than I did in Hollow Knight. Not really a fan of side-scrollers. Yeah, it's not for everybody. My favorite Souls-like side-scroller is Salt and Sanctuary. That one is amazing. I have played and beaten that one. Actually, me and my wife played it together. I hope they make a third one. Salt and Sacrifice was okay. It's still good. But the first one's better in my opinion. Whoosha. I think some people, especially Souls fans, kind of push away from playing Hollow Knight because it's a Metroidvania. At least the people I've talked to. The thing that I don't enjoy much about Hollow Knight, and the reason that I kind of put it on the back burner, is not that it's a Metroidvania. It's just that, to me, the combat's kind of shallow. Like, there's really only one thing you can do, at least as far as I've gotten. Like, it's just chop, 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 essentially. There's no, like, parry that I'm aware of. It's not like Nine Souls had the big bow attack, the parries, the like death blow things, different, it had a lot more to the combat in my opinion. It kept it a lot more interesting. Are you kidding me? That's what you get for being stupid. There we go. This dude is being super retarded right now. Look at him jump every attack. He's trying to... look! Oh my god! Finally. Stupid, dude. What the F is that? Finally. Almost went too far there. There's a spell and dash. There's an ability you can use to dash through the boss, dodging and attack. Oh, really? Maybe I just need to play further into it. Mandragora was a pretty cool one, but I eventually dropped it. These games get stale for me. Yeah, I didn't. I was gonna buy Mandragora, and I just never got around to it. I don't know if I'll ever buy it now. Never knew about that cheese. I usually just fight those knights. Yeah, actually. I didn't figure that out till I started running this run, and I was like, there's got to be a way to keep from having to fight them on this ledge. And so I figured out you can just make them run off and kill themselves. My God, bro. Yeah, the Titanite demon? I know, bro. Dude, stop it. He keeps putting... He just spammed having his shield up. Let's come out here real fast. No, don't dodge. Bro, quit. I'm getting terrible RNG with the spear bros this run. Thank God for a stagger, you know? Also 3 special slashes you can unlock. Also charms give you different abilities throughout the game. It's sounding better. It's sounding better. Dude, stop. Come on. Come on through the door. Don't make your death difficult. The worst Titanite demon has to be the one next to Andre. He catches me every single time with a lightning bolt. I'm going up the stair. No, so this is the thing. The worst Titanite demon in this run is the next one. Because if every time you kill a Titanite demon, the next one gets stronger. And so... because I have to kill every enemy in the entire area, I have to kill every Titanite demon. So every time I move to another area with one, it's even stronger than the last. This one in here sucked. What are you doing, buddy? Triple attack. And there's a mode that they were added where they Cool. I haven't beat that mode yet. Oh, that's cool. Like once it's a permadeath mode, is that what you're saying? Oh god, I forgot about him. Ho ho ho! Easy, everybody. Oh shoot, permadeath. That sounds freaking hard. That worked out beautifully. I'll take that every day. Thank you. Can I have another? That's the best thing that can possibly happen right there. Sounds like hardcore games and MMA. I don't play MMOs. Are you going to use send skip so you can actually kill everyone without them respawning? Paintball. I am not sure what you mean. I don't know much of the like speedrun tactics and stuff. So I don't know. I think I know the skip you're talking about. But you might be thinking that I'm doing the whole game. So I'm going area by area. So I don't have to start from the beginning of the game every time. It's just from the beginning of Anor Lando and all of Anor Lando, then I'll move to the next area. Maybe someday I'll try the whole game. But dude, that would be insane. I don't know. It's the first ever Dark Souls. It's the first ever Massacre Run, so you got to start small, you know. I'll build up to it maybe someday. His buddy's still coming on over here. Dude, I can't see. What the heck was that? DS2 is much easier to do that. They actually despawn after 12. Yeah. But technically, I mean, that would somewhat be cheating. So for like Dark Souls 2, I would think you'd have to use a bonfire aesthetic to keep it going. Classic DS1 camera. Yeah, I know. Kind of got me bothered a little bit. There's also a spirit sword in the game you can unlock in game and use on some other bodies. If you didn't beat a harder version of them, that's pretty neat. The idea of a hardcore mode is cool, not really. Probably the funnest but most stressful experience. The only one I've ever tried was The Last One of Us. So here's something I've always thought should have been added to Souls games, is especially with the ones that have been remastered. If you play the new Lords of the Fallen, the 2.0 update they released, there's a challenge mechanic in it. So when you start a brand new game, you can actually pick from a list of different challenges, and it actually incorporates it into the gameplay. I thought that was awesome. I don't see why they don't do that for these games when, you know, this is like, they get streamed all the time. So why not do it that way, you know? Okay, DS2 all enemies defeated till despawn speedrun. Ooh, that could be an interesting one, yeah. All right, boys, we got 2 less flasks than our last attempt, but we're gonna try to make it happen anyway. There ain't no quitting us. Let's go. My God, bro. Just like barely short. Oh, thank God it stopped on that ledge thing. Just in case he had enough range. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, he's glitching out. Hardcore. Woo! 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 Say what you want about the fight, but it definitely is an adrenaline fest. All right, here he comes. Get past his freaking hammer, please. I knew that was coming. I had to give up on it. God dang it. Not get greedy. Don't get greedy. Come on, Ornstein. Come here, buddy. Do your thing. Do your thing. There it is. Oh! I got a little greedy, but I didn't pay too bad of a price for it, to be honest. Oh, beautiful. Oh, yeah. Let's go. All right, don't suck. We gotta not suck. How did that... not hit him? Come on, guys, come on. Yes! Yes! Ah! I told you! I told you tonight was the night! It was the night! Oh my God. Oh my God. 9 streams. If you average that out to about 2 hours a stream, sometimes we go longer, sometimes we go shorter. That's what? 18 hours I've spent running Anor Lando.
Bring it in. Air hug me. Air hug.
I gotta hug my wife.
Hug it out. I'm at air hug. Thank God.
Oh, Jesus. God dang it, guys. We got it. We did it. Oh, God. I feel like it shouldn't have took me that long, but, I mean, it is what it is, you know.
Is it time for Cat Quest yet?
It's not time for Cat Quest. We gotta do the news break. We gotta take our news break next. WN, thanks, guys. Thanks. You know what? This took me so long. Before, well, we need to go talk to the Dark Souls Goon Fest upstairs, but first, let's just take a minute. Let's go survey our spoils, you know? Let's just kind of take it all in and realize the moment, you know? Because you always hear, like, you know, people who've won, like, NBA championships or, you know, NFL Super Bowl or whatever. They always talk about how you got to just, like, live in the moment, not let it pass you by, because these things don't happen all the time. And this is on par with those achievements. So we better go ahead and just survey. Everything's dead. I didn't miss any enemies. All enemies have been destroyed. No, it's impossible that I missed an enemy. Absolutely impossible. All right, let's go talk to the legend that is Miss Missy Miss. There are those that think so.
Sounds like you need to do a cosplay.
Most peaceful you've ever seen a Dark Souls area? Exactly. Massacre is a bloody word, but it actually brings peace. And that's what every serial killer has ever said. Hey, the Great Gamer, thanks for the sub, bro. Appreciate you. Oh, shoot. I was adjusting my headphones. What's crazy is we didn't even do that good on that run. Like, everything up to the boss, we've done way better. I went into the arena with 8 full flasks before and sucked. So it's crazy that we had 3 going in, and that was the W. Clutch win, everybody. Clutch win. Lady. Will you put some clothes on, okay? I'm gonna put the sword to block her cleavage. This is a PG rated stream. Turn it this way. There we go. You guys stop gooning, okay? Stop gooning. Kneel. Oh, Guinevere. Finally, we can freaking teleport.
Succeed, Lord GOOOO, and inheriteth the fire of our world. Thou shalt endeth this eternal twilight, and avert further undeath.
Tomb of Giants next? I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat where you think we should go next. You have to kill her and the NPCs to count? No. So it's only hostile enemies. We don't have to kill all the NPCs. Just hostiles. Alright, we need to invest in strength for strength. You think Lando Ruins next? So we got a giant Tomb of the Giants and Lando Ruins votes. Can I two-hand the halberd yet? I think I can. This is my favorite weapon in the entire game. Dragon Tooth. Oh my. Delicious. Hey, we can two-hand it. All right, we'll try it. We'll try it out. But first, we got to take our news break real fast before we go anywhere else. But leave it in the chat where you want to go next. If you don't care, you can obviously just say nothing. But if you have an opinion on what area we should do for the next massacre, leave it in the chat. Dragon King Axe. Dragon King Axe. I'm not familiar with that one. All right. So I better press my buttons. Realistically, lost should be last. I feel like it's the hardest. Yeah, we should probably finish with that. Is this gonna be a bear to tackle? Oh my god, dude, it's gonna be crazy. Let me get this switched over here. All right, here is tonight's news. All right, everybody. Hey, I'm super happy. Thanks for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you guys hanging out with us. Hey, we're sitting at 1,873 subscribers right now. We're trying to get to 2,000 before the end of the year, and we are well within reach. When we started this, it was about 6 months ago when we started trying to. As soon as we passed 1,000, we said, "All right, let's try to get to 2,000 before the end of the year." And we're almost there, and it's only August, so I feel like we have a great chance. If you're not a subscriber and you're watching this, hit that subscribe button. Hang out with me more often. Why do you not love me? What is it about me that you just is not appealing to you? I don't get it. All right, let's move on here. First news topic of the night, Wu-Chang Fallen Feathers, which we will be jumping back into tomorrow night. The patch for the get up animation iframes and faster healing, as well as some other improvements, is coming on sometime this week. We don't know exactly what day this coming week, but it's patch 1.5, and it's going to bring some much needed additions to the game. So we're looking forward to that. Sometime this week it will be out. So if you've been playing Wu-Chang Fallen Feathers, and every time you get knocked on the ground, you get continuously raped because there's no iframes when you get back up, that's about to change. And if you are healing and you get smacked in the face because you tried to heal right in front of the boss, well, apparently you'll be able to do that just a little bit faster. So good news for everybody with skill issues. All right, NeoWiz, new information coming out for the financial report. NeoWiz is the developer of Lies of P. Obviously, you see the picture down there. Lies of P continues to have huge success. Q2 was its most successful quarter, record high sales, obviously driven by the launch of Lies of P Overture, the expansion DLC, whatever you want to call it. And we got further confirmation that a sequel. Not only did we know a sequel is in development, but apparently it could launch as early as next year. Could be later than that. Obviously, it's a ways out. There's much that could happen between now and then. But the fact that we got the Overture DLC this year, and we're staring down the barrel of probably at most a 2-year wait, potentially just next year we could be playing Lies of P2 or whatever it's going to be called. Super awesome news. Super happy to see the success that it has, because in my opinion, if you've watched me for a while, you know this. I've said it many times. I think that Lies of P is the best Souls-like ever made that was not made by From Software themselves. And so to see it, getting the recognition it deserves is an awesome thing. Really cool. I get the flex that I beat the game pre-nerf. Oh, did you get? You're talking about Overture? Did you beat Overture pre-nerf? And last thing before we jump over and watch a couple of videos, I thought this is from Smotown. He's basically just addressing the controversy surrounding Night Rain and the Game of the Year nomination, if it gets nominated. But there are a lot of people that are saying, hey, Elden Ring Night Rain should be Game of the Year. And that's caused a fair amount of discourse online. There are plenty of people that are like, never in a million years should Elden Ring Night Rain be game of the year. There are a bunch of other people that say, yes, it is. It's an amazing game. It deserves it. It has everything it needs. I thought that I'd bring it up here just because, look, I am as big a From Software fan as you will find. I think that they're the best gaming studio that has ever existed, and they've created some of and the best in Elden Ring game ever to be made. But Night Rain's not game of the year. It doesn't deserve to be game of the year. In my humble opinion, I do not think that Elden Ring Night Rain I think that Expedition 33 is a better game. I think that even a game like Blueprints could make a case for being a better game. Now, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, okay? So, if you believe that Elden Ring Night Rain is game of the year because you enjoyed it that much, that's great for you. I don't think that anybody should belittle anybody because they have an opinion, especially on something as silly as what game is going to be game of the year. But I do think when it comes to Night Rain, to be honest, I just don't see much of a case that it should be. It doesn't have anything super unique about it besides the blend of Souls-like, roguelike, hybrid type of thing it is. But aside from that, it's just, I don't know. I don't see it personally. Maybe you guys do. Maybe Night Rain is some of your game of the year. To me, I just think a game of the year should be innovative, compelling. It should be fun, which Night Rain is fun. And it should be special. There should be something unique about it, something that makes it like a breathtaking experience. That's what I would consider to be game of the year. But anyway, just my personal thoughts. We got to get... That's watching our stream earlier. All right, breaking news. We got some breaking news about the Ornstein files, everybody. Pay attention. You thought Epstein was bad. This is much worse.
Breaking Dark Souls news, everyone. Wynn does not want to release the Ornstein files. According to him, it is a hoax made up by the ancient dragons. Wynn has never been to Ornstein Island.
That is, hey, somebody's got to say, I hope he doesn't get assassinated. That's Dinosin Guile, if you don't know. Goated content creator, one of the best Souls players, in my opinion. He's the only person ever to do the God Run 3, which was every single Souls game back-to-back without getting hit on any of them. If he got hit on game 7 of the run, he had to start over from game number 1. And he did it. Dude's a legend. We need him in the Souls community. I hope that they don't come after him. The FBI is about to come string him up or something, because he's saying stuff that you just can't say. You just can't say that kind of stuff on the internet. I'm worried about his health. So this is a longtime viewer of mine. This is his name's Angriel. He's been watching my channel ever since I was just started live streaming, and sometimes it was only him. And he started his own YouTube channel. He's doing no-hit videos of different Souls bosses and things like that. He just put out one for Margit. I thought it'd be fun to watch it. I thought it was really good. It's pretty goated ending, in my opinion. I'm surprised he doesn't... You'd think he'd fall off there, but I guess they thought of that. That last one was close. And look at that. Just barely enough health to get the critical off. Pretty awesome. Good job, Angriel. Give him a sub. Support him. He's been watching me for a long time, so I like to share in the support when I can. And last but not least, Captain Jack Sparrow is now in Elden Ring. I don't know if you know that, but bro was annihilated. Yeah, he did. He went crazy on that dude. Jack Sparrow in Elden Ring. I don't know if you guys knew, but
over 400 pages
he's
of Dark Souls
he's
lore
now in
from a book
he's
called
now in
Abyssal
Elden Ring.
Archive, which is on sale now. And
Vadi's goated, by the way. I haven't seen this yet, by the way. Oh, God.
I can't remember the last time a new tarnished made their way to the round table.
Mistaken for a brothel, honest mistake.
At least he's honest. Oh, God. Who knew Jack was such a goated Elden Ring player?
Where have you been hiding? I took you for dead.
Am I not?
Hey, Mesmer's the best Souls boss ever, in my opinion. I just saw that and thought it was freaking. Just the title alone was funny, so I had to watch it and thought, well, why don't we all watch it together? Pretty funny. I liked it. All right, guys. So that was epic. I know. I just when I saw it on my algorithm, what happened is one of the guys who watches regularly, he wants us to watch Bully Maguire videos every news break. So we've been watching Bully Maguire videos, and now my algorithm has all switched to these different movie characters in different things. And Jack Sparrow popped up. I was like, F, that's got to be watched. I mean, that's a good one. Peak cinema, exactly. All right, let me set this back up over here real fast. Boom. Boom. Oh no, not leave. I want to. Oh shoot, they're all back again, aren't they? So the first thing we need to do. Oh shoot. You guys can't even see what I'm doing. All right. The first thing we need to do is go place the Lord vessel so we can actually move around the world freely, you know what I'm saying? Also, we're gonna hit something with this and see just how much damage it does. Yeah, we get... Oh my god! Alright, we'll just go this way. We get so much more damage out of this sword than we do... Or out of the halberd than we do out of the sword. Okay. I just wanted to hit him real fast. No. The sequel is going to be connected to the first. We know characters are coming back. And it's still a fairy tale route with the Wizard of Oz. I'm curious if you want a similar experience to Lies of P1. So I'm actually of the opinion that sequels sometimes should just be like more of what you already got, you know what I mean? I don't think that a sequel should always have to be some huge innovation and change that makes everything different. I think when you have a winning formula, you should stick to that winning formula. With that being said, there was this was like months ago at this point, but there was a rumor, kind of a leak that came out, that said that the next Lies of P sequel could potentially be open world. And so something like that, I don't know, I feel like it definitely could be successful with a change like that. Elden Ring did it. So, I don't know. But would I be happy with more of the same from Lies of P? Yeah. I mean, if we just got essentially like Overture, but a full game experience with more weapons, a new story, and stuff like that, then yes, I would be completely happy with that. They hinted at Dorothea. Yes, they did. The red shoe clicking. It more than likely will be centered around Lies of the Wizard of Oz fairy tale. It's at least going to have something to do with Dorothy. Now, how much of it will be is it going to be like all about a distortion of the Wizard of Oz fairy tale? We don't know that, but at least Dorothy will. So there's going to be some kind of element of that in it. No. You whore. I hope P is still the main character. I think he will be. I don't see how they would replace him with the way the lore went this time around. Because so much of the whole Dorothy thing is still tied into stuff that happened in the base game. So I'd be willing to bet he's going to stay the main protagonist. Sen's Fortress, everybody. Sen's Fortress. Give him a hand. Give him a hand. Gotta love Sen's Fortress. And here we are. Effity FF. I'm curious if they decide on open world after Elden Ring release. I'm pretty sure Lies of Peace months after Elden Ring. I might have taken notes, but it will benefit. Who knows? True. I don't know. And I'm not convinced that open world is the best decision. You couldn't just teleport out from there. I don't know. You can't teleport till you set the Lord vessel. I feel the black eye orb quivering. Let's make our run. We can do it. Well, just a nice long leisurely jog. See, a lot of people would complain about something like this, but me, I view it as an opportunity for your character to get exercise. So there you go. By the way, if your damage is 448 on the Silver Knight, a red Tearstone ring will boost it to 627. Will you be one shot, one big damage? But big damage? Oh, yeah, the trade-off. Yeah, the trade-off there might be worth it. Especially for some encounters, but perhaps we should do that. I don't know. You basically just have to play it like a no-hit run. All right, let's not. God dang it. Let's. I think I'm just gonna go kill that dude who throws lightning, and then we'll. That way, that won't happen to us again. What a... That's one bad thing about the Halberd is it's so much longer, so you get a lot of weapon bounce in spots where the sword may not have. Loser. Walking in Anor Lando is fine 'cause it's just so cool. Which Soulsborne games has the best design environment, in your opinion? Which Soulsborne game? My favorite Soulsborne game with the Elden Ring, I think, is the best quality, but I think Bloodborne has the best atmosphere and feel. That's what I would say. DS3 for sure. DS3 is great. The range. I love the range. Oh my god. Okay, good. We got it going off the side. You watched the speedrun use that weapon, didn't realize how OP it is. Yeah, this is like the strongest weapon in the game. Like bang for your buck. You can I think there's strength weapons that actually do more. But like bang for your buck, I think this is like the GOAT. Oh, thank God. See, sometimes Sin's Fortress is your friend. We got two. Oh, okay. Almost there. Almost there. Oh my God. Oh shoot, almost forgot. I went back to play DS1 and I'm using the large club. I deleted Ornstein and Smo in like 3 minutes. Oh dang. You know, I've never used the large club. Even though I usually run, I'm gonna rest here just in case I die. Even though I usually run strength in almost all Souls-like games that I play, I don't think I've ever used the Great Club in this game. I pretty much hit the Zweihander for most of the game, and then I end up with the Dragon Tooth later on. You should try it. Is it good? It's a strength weapon, isn't it? Yeah, it has to be, right? Yeah, you can get it from the big guys in Blight. I think I've already got. I killed a ton of them in Blighttown. Aside from Anor Lando, Blighttown took us the longest. I probably already have it. That's the Occult Club. Yeah, there it is, the Great Club. I just don't have it upgraded at all. Strength is fun to play, but magic just sweeps anything once you get the good late game spells. Are you talking about in Dark Souls or in Souls-likes in general? No, the large club? Oh, was that not it? Do I have to rest at the fire? How do you wake him up? I forgot. Oh yeah, the firekeeper's dead. Oh my God. Guys, what? Wake up! Oh, that's the wrong way. Hey! I need you to take me somewhere. But Elden Ring 2 with Elden Ring has goated magic. And I've heard, although I've never played magic in Dark Souls 2, I've heard that Dark Souls 2 magic is crazy overpowered. Great Club is cool, but you get less swings and a bit slow. Oh, okay. How do you wake this dude up? I don't want to hit him because I'm afraid he'll die.
Did you win the second? That is incredible, I must say. It's noisy. This is no laughing matter, I tell you. That's... Maybe it's time. Maybe it's...
Did he say the second bell wakes him up? But I already rang the second bell. Why is this guy asleep? Probably have to rest. Okay, let's... I guess we'll go to the nearest bonfire. Right. I don't think there's a bonfire very close that way, is there? Is the closest one gonna be back up here? Is Blighttown gonna be the closest bonfire? I mean, aside from the one we came from, I guess it probably is. I'm pretty sure the Golden Knight dude kills her after ONS if you don't kill him first. I think I've already killed him because I wanted his ring. I think I already killed him. I thought I already killed him. Did I not kill him? I could have swore I killed him already. Oh, I forget about the range. I would have the ring of... I do not. Breaks if you take it off, so you might have killed him. It's just the ring of favor. I didn't see him over there. But I don't think I took it off either. Huh? Oh shoot, he's alive. It was my birthday yesterday. Cheesecake's my favorite cake, so she brought me a piece of cheesecake. Pick up the soul item. He leaves once he kills the firekeeper after ONS. You have to invade him in Anor Lando if he did to revive the firekeeper. Also, happy birthday! Hey, thank you. Those are the dudes who dropped the clubs, right? You know, it's been so long since we've been running this run for so long. I don't remember what we did back then. I don't want to go all the way down there. I feel like I should just go back to the blacksmiths. Actually, you know what? Let's just pop a freaking deal. Homeward Bone. Alright, we're gonna rest. And then we're gonna... Alright, maybe he's awake now. I swear, if that golden freaking knight killed him, or her, I should say. Is it a her or a him? I don't... If that golden dude killed it, I'm gonna be very upset. He's definitely a dude, bro. I think that's what I thought. He talks with a very manly voice, but it is 2025. Let's not assume any ethereal being's gender. He's still freaking asleep. Wake up! Maybe I can do something. Oh, maybe if I ring something, he'll wake up. Do I have a bell of some kind I can ring? The dude said something about ringing a bell. Maybe if I rub dung pie in his face, he'll wake up. Oh, you're talking about the fire. Oh, you just have to hit him to wake him up. Oh, I just wake him? I just attack him? I was worried I was gonna kill him. Okay. Alright. I couldn't remember what to do there. Take me. Let's go set it. Well, that's a ride I want to take. Sign me up. Where's the line? I'll wait 3 hours. They're not creepy at all. You could not set it and go for the Lord of Hollow ending? Question mark. Too late. By the time I read your chat, I already pressed X. I guess that's our answer. It was fate, that's right. I don't know. I don't even think I pressed the button. I think God Almighty did. Well, there we go. And there we go again. Delicious, delicious. Let's rest. All right, everybody, we're going to call it a night there. Before, what I'm going to do is we're going to go back to Wu Chang and try and complete our first playthrough of that game. So tomorrow we'll be in Wu Chang. We'll probably be in Wu Chang most, if not all, of this week. Of course, we'll be back on the Dark Souls Massacre Run next Sunday. What I'm going to do is I'll put out a poll And I'll let you guys vote on what area we do next now that Anor Lando is gone. So make sure you're a subscriber, turn notifications on. I'll put that out. You guys can make your voice heard if you so choose. But regardless, that's it for tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you watching. The Great Gamer, Julian, everybody who hung out tonight. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for giving me someone to talk to, because you know my wife won't.
Let's go play some Cat Quest.
What?
Let's go play some Cat Quest.
I'm about to go play some Cat Quest 2. Peace.